The music industry actually get as it be, e get im own for body. But this time, the gospel music industry, they are now beginning to even unveil all the dirty things that have been going on in that industry all the while. You know, Busola Oke Eleyele, you guys remember her now? Eleyele, that lady back then that sang that song has come out now for a producer or the record label she was signed to. I don't even know. Yeah, the record label she was signed to. She has come out for them. She said that Bayowa Films. The name of the promoter is Gbenga Adewusi, but is known as Bayowa Films, saying that this man has been eating off her profit. She said that if she should go by the sales of her albums these years, her first 4 albums alone, she should be able to own an empire today. But all her graduates, everything is being eaten by Bayowa Films, and she says God will punish this man and God is going to serve him what he is supposed to get. And this is also coming from the trigger that Mohbad's death has caused in the music industry, because she went on live to talk to her fans about Mohbad's death and all that, and she said that her doctor said she needs to take everything off her chest if she wants peace, because she said his death triggered so many things within her, and how it was reportedly enslaved and all that. So that's what all these promoters and producers and label record bosses do to you. They just enslave you, they make you their everlasting slave, they eat off you, and then you just sign a contract that they have hidden clauses that even you yourself you don't know. And you're just early into fame, and you just want somebody to manage and help you put your music out there, especially if you're very passionate about music. That is what happened to her, and she wants to believe that's what also happened to Mohbad, that they just enslave you. And then she started talking about everything Bayowa Films did to her. Now, Bayowa Films have come out to issue a statement as regards that. I'm going to tell you everything this lady said, Busola Oke said, but I want to first of all tell you everything that Bayowa Films also had to say. He took to his official Instagram page to say, "My sincere response to Busola Oke Eleyele allegations against me, Bayowa Gbenga Adewusi. With God on my side, I brought Busola Oke Eleyele up from nobody to somebody without dating or saying her nakedness. From grass to grace, to God be the glory. She left my promotion and marketing company about 10 or 11 years ago after buying her another car, and I never bothered or chased after her to come back. She has produced about 3 albums for other marketers. She produced about 5 albums marketed by herself within the period she left Bayowa Films. So why crying and calling for my head now after about 10 years that I saw her last? She finished herself and thought she could quickly use Mohbad's death to be trendy and get donations by damaging me. I am not ready to open up, do any video interviews to reply to her blackmailing and lies against me now. If I opened up on Busola Oke Canada tour issues in 2019, how she dated and gave birth for our married popular London-based promoter during the UK tour, troubles with the London promoter legal wife, everybody will realize that she's the architect of her own predicament. Busola Oke, you need to retrace your steps for you to bounce back fast for your own good. Wishing you all the best. Bayowa Gbenga Adewusi." Wait, this man said he does not want to open up or do any videos, but he said if he opened up and he could come back to spill everything, saying Bukola Oke's Canada tour issue in 2019, she had problem. Her UK tour, she slept with the London promoter and she had issues with his wife. You finished everything now. This is you telling your own side of the story. You're saying you don't want to reply, but this is you just telling your own side of the story. So Bayowa said she's the architect. You say you are the architect of your own life. That Busola Oke took the steering wheel for her own life, and she laid herself where she is. That after leaving her record label, after buying her a car, the car you bought her, is it in her name or your record label's name, sir? I'm just curious to know that, because a lot of this person say, yeah, they buy your cars, they buy your house. Like Cynthia Morgan said, Road Boy, Okoye's label bought her different things, but they were not hers. They were just a cover up for the ridiculous things they do to her behind the scene. So, like Mr. Bayowa Films, is that what you did to Busola Oke also? Should we be questioning that? Because yes, indeed, Busola Oke said the only thing she's happy for is that she didn't get to sleep with this man like this man sleeps with every other person in his band, every other person's in his label, so to say, in his company, that he sleeps with all of them. But she refused to sleep with him, and she's just grateful that she didn't, because she would have lost in twofold. She would have lost intellectual property, and also just slept with somebody who has no interest of her, who has no good in mind for her, among others. That's what Busola Oke had to say. So it's like, oh, sorry, babe, that happened to you. But Nigerians are saying they're just happy that Mohbad's death is revealing a lot of these things, is bringing it to the forefront, and we are beginning to all know all of this. She said that this man, that one of our children also, is now in the US, and she could not even contribute money to get this child to the US. Like they can't say that one of our money, like any amount, came from her for her own child. That's how much she does not have, all thanks to Bayowa Films. And Bayowa Films, all of that they are saying is just so that you want people to donate money for you. You just want to get famous off this man Mohbad's death and just drag me in the mud. But it's been 10-11 years. Let it go, because we did not have any issue. You didn't come out to drag me, I didn't come out to drag you all these years. So let's just leave it at that. If indeed you were paid all those years, you would have spoken. You would have spoken up, among other things. But she said this man is heartless and is wicked. Among that, he has earnings, he's enjoying his life with it, that he's enjoying his money, he's enjoying his life with her own sweat. That she met him after, while she was even in church when she met Bayowa Films, and said, I need to record a soundtrack for Eleyele. And that she told him that, I have a song I recently composed and it's really sweet. And Ma said, okay, let me hear. And she performed it for him. And like, okay, this is good. Just add some more things to it, and we'll use that for the soundtrack. And that was how she, came into limelight all those years. Somebody is saying, unleash everything out, Eleyele, justice for everybody, everything tire me safe. Somebody said the music industry is evil everywhere, not only Nigeria. People are so greedy that they take advantage of the artist's desperation to blow and cheat their hard work, all in the name of record label, among other things. So yeah, that's where we are currently. Being this man has responded to everything Busola Oke said about him, and he's saying that that's not true. You are the one who has been said. He said, I didn't sleep with you. I didn't sleep with you because I didn't want to sleep with you, to the glory of God. God just wanted me to carry you from grass to grace, and I've done that. But you're the one sleeping around trying to market yourself and go on tour and do this one and do that one, and you're even having children for your promoter, a married promoter for that matter, among others. So I want to hear from you. Are we expecting some dirty things to happen? Recall that some other persons to have been calling out record gospel singers or gospel promoters all the while. Chioma, what's this girl's name now? The married pastor, blessed Mercy Chinwo, left a promoter, among others. A lot of other persons have left their promoters, citing unfavorable condition, and then being held by contracts that no longer go well with them. So let's just see how this thing is, what chain of reaction this will trigger, because it's had some other secular artists also coming out to say, oh, this is what goes on in record labels, and we are being held by our throats with our cutthroat contracts, among others. But I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and bye.